I
Mhm.
know that's, something that you really touch on a lot, and the multiple health conditions that can be prevented or even reversed, I know you talk about, with the plant-based diet, and the difference between what a doctor, prescribing all this medicine and the medicines for the medicines because of
Yep,
the
that
I'd
happens.
love to just kinda deep dive on that, and then we'll kinda go from, pick and choose from there.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, for sure. And so what, I've been practicing now for about 13 years. And so over the years that's led me to, a number of different type of practice settings, anything from working within the hospital to urgent care settings to just traditional outpatient medicine. And a lot of that, I found was that one, we never had enough time. So, even for patients, you commonly, hear people say, well, you're only, here 5 minutes and I didn't get to tell you about this, 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 and this. And, that's really bothering me, which is true because it's just crazy the way that the system is set up. But what tends to happen because of that is that people aren't typically told by their doctors is that they can you make some nutritional changes and some changes within, like when you introduced me in mind body balance, which is actually touching into our mental health and our mindset. Along with movement and strategies to get that movement into place. And so those changes can actually make a huge impact on several of these common chronic conditions beyond medication therapy. Medication certainly has its place. I do prescribe medicines. I'm a medical doctor, so I can, write you a prescription. But there are so many other ways that we can do things to one where you may not need a medication at all, or you may be able to take much less of that medication by putting some of these other things into place. And so, a lot of times it's just that your doctor either doesn't know because I mean, it does happen where folks just haven't studied nutrition, or your doctor just may have not had the time in their practice setting to be able to go through these things and work through these things with you to be able to lay it out for you in a way that can be helpful for you for your condition. And so, you ask about what particular conditions. And so it's things, one I call the health crisis trifecta because these are the most common chronic health conditions in America, which are high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease. So, including those conditions of high cholesterol. And all of these conditions can be prevented and reversed with a plant based focusing your diet along
Mm.
with healthful movement and having your mental health, sleep strategy, stress management, those things under control. They can all be managed that way. But there are also some other things that people don't know about. One, for instance, chronic kidney disease. Chronic kidney disease is very prevalent in our country, and it relates back to those same conditions. Diabetes and high blood pressure are the most common causes of it. So when we fix those things, we can also fix our kidneys in that manner. And using these same strategies. Certain forms of cancer, even breast cancer, prostate cancer, colon cancer. These have all been shown to be helped and improved with the plant focused diet. One thing that I like to point out is because a lot of people just aren't aware is that actually the World Health Organization deemed meat products, particularly hot dogs, bacon,